Hello, good day. Welcome to our video. So we will discuss about what is flowchart. Flowchart are written with program flow from top to bottom of a page. So that is the direction of creating your flowchart. And then each command is placed in an appropriate shape box. So katoy mong command nakabutan siya sulod dito sa imong shape. Later on, I will just show you what are the basic shapes na ginagamit once mag-create taong flowchart. And then your arrows or the flow lines are utilized to control the program progress. And your flow lines or arrows serves as the indication kung asa ang direction sa imong next process. Okay? So here are the shapes that are used for you to construct a flowchart. First, we have an oval, and second, we have a parallelogram. The difference between the two is oval is used for beginning and end of the program. So meaning mo na siya ang start and end of your program. Your flowchart always start with an oval shape and it always ends with an oval shape. Next is the parallelogram. Parallelogram has two purposes. First is for input and second is for an output. So when we say input, you are asking entry from the user or you are giving value to your assigned variable. And then output is na kay ipagawas or ipa-display within your program. Diba? So, dana siya magamit ang parallelogram. Next, another shape is we have the rectangle and a diamond. A rectangle indicates the assignment of the value to a variable, and then it also used to use any formula that you're using inside your program. So example, you are trying to find the sum of two numbers. So, di ba, once magnitag-itag sum sa duha ka numbers, naa kay formula nga gamiton, mag-declare ka variable nga sum and then equal. So example, atong duha ka numbers kay naa siya sa 45 and 12. Okay? So, meaning to say, this formula is mabutang yun siya inside your rectangle. So, mga computations, calculations, magamit nimo sa rectangle because rectangle serves as the process. Next is we have the diamond. Inside the diamond is the condition. So, say condition, it could be the scenario wherein you need to identify kung which number is greater or smaller. So, ina na siya magamit. So, like for instance, we try to compare two numbers, 5 and 6, kung kinsay dako sa ilahang duha by using a relational operator na greater than. So, is 5 greater than 6? If it is true, then we will use this terminal, and then if it is false, we will use this another terminal. So make sure nga naa kay duha ka terminal daan every time magbuhat gid ka sa diamond. Okay? So automatic na siya daan. There are always two paths na pwede na to agian once mag-true ang result sa imong condition and once mag-false ang imong condition. Next, another shape to use inside the flowchart is the connector, which is the circle, and the flow lines or the arrows. Take note sa connector, circle na siya ha, different na siya sa oval. So in a circle, it indicates the combination of the flow lines. So like for instance, create na flowchart in a one whole page, and then dili siya mo pasigo, and then ang continuation niya is na sa second page, then we need to use the connector. Okay, this circle. We will try to indicate lang unsa siya nga letter or unsa yung name anang imuhang connector, and then asa ang iyahang connection. Okay, like for example, letter A na siya. Muna ang pangalan. And then, on your next page, make sure ang imuhang starting dato nga shape sa second page. Okay, since continuation man siya sa first page, dapat nag-una gid siya circle na ang pangalan po niya is A. That is for us to identify, okay, mo din ni siya ang connection adto ang previous nga flowchart which is naa sa other page. Okay? So, mao na siya ang purpose ni connector. Next is the very important in a flowchart, the arrows. So take note, ang arrow na agad na siya arrowhead. Without the arrowhead, dili na to ma-identify asa na ang direction ni padulungan ang imong flowchart. So it's very important to indicate the arrowhead. So now let's have example from a problem to flowchart. So in our problem, create a flowchart that find the average of three numbers that is entered by the user, and then you need to display the calculated average. So in finding average, diba, we need to sum up all these three numbers, and then after nimong sum, meaning after nimo siya add, kailangan nimo siya i-divide sa kung pila po sila kabuok. So that's why ang ato ang formula na atay sum, we need to find the sum of first, second, and third number. So, i-declare nato siya sa variable nga A, B, and C. And then, another second formula is by using the sum value nga itong gigamit ganina, ato i-divide sa kung pila kabuok ang numbers, which is 3. Okay, so mo na siya ang ato ang average. So these two calculations or formulas will be used in finding the average of the three numbers. So now let's convert this one to flowchart. So what would be your flowchart look like? So inani na din siya ang mahitabo. Okay? So we will create our own flowchart. So inani. So to start in creating a flowchart, unsa ganito siya? We will use the oval to indicate na muna siya ang start. Okay? Next, connect your shape with flow lines or what we call the arrows. And take note its arrowhead kung asa na siya padulong. Okay. Next, based on our problem, unsa ato ang input or first step sa problem. Okay, so entered by the user. So kinsa man ang gi-enter ni user? Unsa man ang gi-enter ni user? 3 numbers. So magbuhat ta og shape about anang gi-enter ni user nga tulo ka number. So once mag-enter gani, unsay shape gamiton? Correct. It is a parallelogram. It is an input, di ba? Kaya naman siya gi-enter si user. So parallelogram. So unsay i-name nato dari? Unsay sulod nato sa parallelogram? Ang atuang tulo ka numbers. Do we know the value of these three numbers? Aware ba taon sa gibutang ni user? Wala. So that's why we need to use variable. So let's use let A, B, and C as the three numbers. Okay? And then next, after that, so sunod ingon sa problem, find the average. Okay, so in finding the average, we need to use these two formulas. So asa na to ibutang nga shape dayon ang kiniimong formula. So ganito kung giingon, yes, we will use the rectangle for process. So that's why mag-create ta og rectangle dinhi ubos. And then we will write the two formulas nga atong gi-define kanina. Alright, so that makes it a process. Next, your arrow or your flow line. What would be the next? The last step is to display the calculated average. Okay, so that would be the last process. So unsa may asa man nato ni siya ibutang nga shape, display man. So unsay shape gamiton once mag-display? Yes, correct. It is an output, di ba? Kana maka-display. So parallelogram gihapon ang atong gamiton. So we'll name this display average. So atong gitawag ang variable nga ave. Okay. Napa ba tay other steps nga kulang? Napa bay sunod buhaton? Wala na because nana